The following Original Six matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back, everybody, as we get set for Game 5 of this time frame matchup between the 76-77 Habs and the 2009-2010 Toronto Maple Leafs. With 10 minutes and 49 seconds left on the clock, this might as well be the last game in this time frame. So with that being said, the adjustments have been made. The starting netminders for both teams are going to be Jean-Sebastien Giguère and Ken Dryden for the Habs and J.S. Giguère for the Leafs. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Will the clock operator please start the clock? We're going to begin with a quality check between players 1 and 5. That is Shutt and Komisarek. We are looking for power. Both guys have power, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Home scoring chance of a 26. Choice home player rolls for a goal using shot stars +2. Definitely I'll be giving that one to Jacques Lemaire, as he needs to make a 3 or 4 with a dot to score the goal. And he will do so, as Lemaire will score the goal and 2 assists will come out on the play. Looks like it'll be Tremblay and Savard scoring the assists on the Lemaire 1-0 goal to begin Game 5 of this time frame matchup. We got a quality check between players 3 and 1. That is Riesborough and Hagman. We're looking for speed. Both guys have speed, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. We got a quality check between anybody on the ice for the Habs and against player number 3. That's Phil Kessel. We're looking for hits. The only 3 guys out there with hit are Gainey, Chartra, and Bouchard, because Kessel's not going to win this one. I do want to keep at least 1 square and 1 circle out there, so we'll leave Gainey alone. So it's between Chartra and Bouchard. I think we're going to go with Chartra. So Chartra is going to win the battle between Kessel for the quality check win, as Chartra moves in on J.S. Giguère, hopefully to make a 2 or 3 with a dot to make the stop. Oh man, and he does. To keep this game right where it's at of 1-0, to give his team a chance to come back in this one. Quality check between both players in 2. That's Stempniak and Roberts. We are looking for skill. It looks like Jimmy Roberts is going to win that one, as he does have skill, as he moves in on J.S. Giguère, he needs to make a 2 or 3 with a dot to make the stop. And he will do so. This game will go to the second period with a 1-0 lead in favor of the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens. Home scoring chance with a 51. Visitor defense player in 2. That's Guy Lafleur. He stops a Toronto opportunity with a quality roll of skill or a square. Even though he doesn't have a square, he does have skill. So he's going to stop the Toronto opportunity here in here in this one, here in this segment here, as we will move on to the next one. Visitor scoring chance of a 55. Home player in 5, that's Bouchard. He stops a Toronto goal opportunity with a quality roll of star or a square. Oh man, oh man, oh man. He does not have star, neither he does have a square, so this game is tied up at 1 apiece. Let's see who scored the goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 6 is a reroll. 2, Nikolai Hulaman will score the goal. And it will be 4. 2 assists will be handed out on the play, as it will be Grabowski and I think we'll go with Phaneuf. So Hulaman from Grabowski and Phaneuf on the game-tying scoring stat line for Toronto. We got a quality check between players 3 and 5. That's Mahavlich and Komisarek for skill. It looks like Mahavlich will win that one, as he does have skill, as he moves in on J.S. Jaguar, hopefully to make a 2 or 3 with a dot to make the stop. And he will do so. Pete Mahavlich is stopped right dead in its tracks, as J.S. Jaguar keeps this game tied up at 1 apiece. Quality check between players 2 and 4. That's Mario Tremblay and Francois Beauchemin. We're looking for hits. Tremblay has hit as he moves in on J.S. Jaguar, hopefully to make a 2 or 3 with a dot to make the stop. Can't, and the Habs will score, as Mario Tremblay will score the goal unassisted. Quality check between anybody on the ice for the Habs against player number 1. That's Alexei Panikarovsky. We're looking for star, because so either way, Panikarovsky's going to lose this one. So pick your poison between Gainey, Lemaire, Savard, or Bouchard. Excuse me. Yes, Gainey, Lemaire, and Savard. I think we're going to go with Gainey. I think we'll go with Gainey right across from him, as he will win the battle with Panikarovsky for star, as he will move in on J.S. Jaguar, hopefully to make a 2 or 3 with a dot to keep the score right where it's at. And he will do so. And let's see between. Oh, excuse me. Nope. We continue on in the next segment. Oh, we got triple fives. This is going to be a 5 plus a momentum shot. Looks like no, man, no takers. As we only got one guy with a. We only have one teams with. We got one team with no fight rating. That's Montreal. So no fight happens, and we will move on to the third period with the score in favor of the 76-77 Habs of 2-1. We got a quality check between player number 2 and anybody on the ice for the Leafs for star. Nobody's going to win that one, but the only guy we're looking at is 2. Neither player is going to win that one, so we're going to move right across from him. Roberts will flip, so will Mayers. We will move on to the next segment. Quality check between players 3 and 5. That's Lemaire and Fanuff. We're looking for smart. Lemaire's going to win that one as he does have smart as he moves in on J.S. Jaguar, hopefully to make a 2 or 3 with a dot to make the stop. Can't, and the Habs will score. Jacques Lemaire with the goal. And 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Guy Lafleur and Serge Savard will assist Jacques Lemaire on the 3-1 goal for the Habs here in this third period. Quality check between anybody on the ice for the Habs against player number 2. That's Lee Stempniak. We're looking for smart. The only guys out there on the ice for the Habs with smart are Wilson and Bouchard. It's Wilson. And it will be Bouchard. So Bouchard's going to win the battle with Lee Stempniak as he moves in, as Bouchard moves in on J.S. Jaguar. Hopefully he makes a 2 or 3 with a dot to make the stop. Can't, and Bouchard will score the 4th goal of the game for the Habs, and 2 assists will be handed out on the play. It will be Tremblay and Riesborough assisting Pierre Bouchard on the 4th goal of the game for the Habs. Quality check between both players in 2. Oh, Stempniak needs to flip before I forget. There we go. So both players in 2, Nikolai Kulemin and Jimmy Roberts for star. Neither player has star, and that's going to do it for the 10th minute of this third period here. And we move on to the next segment. We got a quality check between players 4 and 2. That's Chartraw and Mayers. Skill is the quality that we're looking for. So both guys do not have skill. Excuse me. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. We got a quality check between players 2 and 1. That's Lafleur and Blake. We're looking for power. Neither player has power. Stop the clock. The Montreal Canadiens will take another time frame, extending their record to a 9-2-1, winning this time frame 4 games to 1, and they will win Game 5 by the same score of 4-1. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to today's action between the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 2009-2010 Toronto Maple Leafs. Stay tuned for the time frame summary as well as the next wheel spin for this project, as well as the game summary for Game 5 presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. If you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a bitty price. It's Bitty Beer. you so much for tuning in to today's time frame matchup between the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 2009-2010 Toronto Maple Leafs. We look forward to bringing you future time frame matchups throughout the 2024-25 National Hockey League's regular season whenever games are being played. Well, once again, it's that time of day again where we figure out to see who plays the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens next in this Gauntlet Challenge project. Without further ado, let's get right to it. Please direct your attention to the Bitty Beer Team Selector Wheel presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. If you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please drink responsibly. Big taste, Bitty price, Bitty Beer. It looks like we're heading back to the 86-87 season as the 1986-87 Boston Bruins will be playing the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens in the next time frame matchup. But between the Bruins and the Habs, who's going to start the time frame as the home team? As always, please direct your attention to the Dot Cola Home Team Decider Wheel presented by Dot Cola, the official cola drink of the Play Games community, and of course, as always, of the official cola drink of the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens Gauntlet Challenge. It looks like the 86-87 Bruins will begin the time frame as the home team, so the 76-77 Habs will be forced to start the time frame as the visitor. We'll see what happens if Boston try to press their luck against them in the next time frame. And again, thank you so much for tuning in to today's time frame matchup between the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 2009-2010 Toronto Maple Leafs. If you liked what you saw, please do leave a like on the and a comment down below. And as always, hit the subscribe button and turn on that notifications bell so that way you don't miss out on anything when it comes to this project and or any other content that I may post here on my channel. And again, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, have a great rest of your day.